Okay, so a few of you had problems naming some of the organic substances, so we're just going to go through a quick example here. So we can see, looking at this molecule, that none of these bonds anywhere in the molecule are double or triple bonds. They're all single bonds, so that means this must be an alkane. So the ending is going to be ANE for an alkane. The next thing we need to do is find out where the longest chain is. So there's 3 places here that I can start counting from. I can start counting from this carbon, or this carbon. They're the 3 ends to my molecule. So I can count from any one of those. And if I do that, I'm going to have to make sure that if there is a branch on this, if there is something sticking off the side, I'm going to have to make sure that that has the lowest number possible. So my options here are to start from this carbon and I can go straight across. That gives me 4 carbons. I can start here and go over and go up. That also gives me 4 carbons. I could start here, come down and turn this way. That only gives me 3, so that's obviously not going to be it. If I start up here and turn this way, that also gives me 4. So now I need to decide which one of those. I have 3 options, going straight across, going from here up, or here down. Which one of those is going to give me my branch with the lowest number possible? Almost always, you can see that straight away by looking at it. So if we're saying we can start counting from one of these 2, either way this ends up being carbon 2, no matter which one we count from. And on this carbon, that's where either of these are going to be. So those would be my side chains. If I go this way, this will be my side chain. If I go straight across, this will be my side chain. So what most people will do is they'll start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're naturally drawn to numbering the one going straight across first. It would also be perfectly acceptable to start up here, call that number 1, go around the corner, and you can see that either way, both of these will end up with the same name. Both of them have 4 carbons in the chain, and it's on carbon 2 that our branch is going to be. So now my longest chain is 4, so 4 is bute, so I know that my name is going to end in butane. Next I need to name the side chain. And so if we're going across here, let's say, my side chain is this one. That's my side chain. And so I can see the side chain is attached to the second carbon. So my name is going to start with a 2 and a dash. And then I must just fill in this blank bit in the middle here that tells me the name of the side chain. To get the name of the side chain, you look at how many carbons are in it. There's only 1 carbon in this side chain. So that's going to be meth. And to name your side chain, you name it as you would an alkane, meth, eth, prop, bute, but the ending changes to -il. So that's going to be a methyl group. So the full name of this would be 2-methylbutane. And if you check that just for clarity, if we number from up here and come down and go over, then this side chain is going to be on carbon 2, and it's going to be called methyl as well. So it would still be 2-methylbutane. The other name that you might put down here was if you accidentally forgot one of your rules, and if you started numbering from this side, if you went 1, 2, 3 and called either one of these 4, your name might have come out as 3-methylbutane. However, we know that's not correct because any number that we have in our name, we want it to be as low as possible. So instead of numbering from this end, you should number from this end to keep this number as low as possible.